favorite vacation destination? Where do you like?
Technically, I am on vacation right now.
Oh, okay. So it would be QVC then.
Right. We are headed to, it's the shore, the Jersey Shore. We're headed there, you know, this weekend.
Wonderful.
And yeah, hoping to get a couple weeks in.
Thanks for stopping here first. We'll get you out of here as quickly as we possibly can.
No problem. Happy to be here.
We are thrilled to have a brand new silhouette from Tignanello. Not only is this the first time we've done the dome satchel in the distressed level, but leather, we also are incorporating for the first time RFID technology in the domed distressed leather satchel. It is brand new today, so you're seeing it first here on AM Style. $116 is the price, but we have 4 easy payments today. That offer goes away at the end of the day. Right. So when you leave at the end of the day to go to the beach, that easy pay will be going with you.
Going with me. Taken to the shore.
Take us to the colors and then we'll do a tour.
I'd be happy to. I have the frost in front of me. Okay. So customers, if you're familiar with our dove gray, this definitely falls within that family. Very light gray. Jayne, you have our walnut. And now in the past, we've brought our vintage leather in a rust, and this is very similar to that rust. So this is that beautiful warm walnut. Okay. Moving down front, we have the classic black. You can see that pop of top stitching on this one, that great contrast. Next to that is our mauve. Now this is a really pretty dusty, blushy, purpley pink. It's
that
gorgeous.
Blush is part of like the trend. We're going to see a lot of this going forward in the fall, and it's going to look great with our color of the month, which is gray for August.
So true. That's the wine, and I'm in love with the wine in this distressed vintage leather because you get a nice luster to that. Really, really beautiful. And then on the end is our hunter. Now this really falls into that olive family, I believe. Really a pretty, pretty color, especially as we're beginning to transition into our fall, palette. Really, really beautiful.
And Courtney was right when she was talking about going to Paris and green being the color that everyone must own.
Yes.
That is a perfect way to do it. If you don't want to do it on the body, then do it with your accessories. Okay, so a lot going on here. First of all, your popular dome satchel. This is
one of our most popular silhouettes of all time. Absolutely, is our dome satchel. And then we finally were able to bring it in our distressed leather. And as you mentioned, not only just the distressed leather, but we were able to incorporate RFID, which is huge. But really the distressed leather on this, if you're not familiar with it, is really to have a vintagey feel. It has a story behind it. It has a nice kind of worn in feel. So if you embrace any imperfections you were to get on this, any scratches, any marks, really, really soft hand feel on this. You get a nice structure to it because we've done this in our dome satchel, but still incredibly soft. And you get just the slightest bit of a luster, which really allows you to appreciate the highs and lows and the variations of color that you're going to get with this. We've included all antique brass hardware with the handbags. All of the handbags feature the antique brass, which is a truly perfect complement to that vintage feel of the leather. Just very understated. We've included that great tassel on here because tassel and fringe always is a mainstay with our handbags. Hot stuff, exactly. Love the the buckle detailing we've included on the front of this bag. Really, really beautiful and understated. As we're moving into fall and in fashion, you're going to see more and more of that sort of military cargo feel. So this really falls in line with what we're going to be seeing coming up this fall. This is a hidden magnetic closure here, magnetic snap closure, and you get a nice, wide, generous pocket right here on the front of the bag. It's like one large cargo pocket. You could put your sunglasses and your phone and even some other items right here on the front of the bag. We've also included a great zip pocket on the back of the bag as well. Lots of room for if you're going to put your smartphone or your keys back here, nice and secure. But really the story here is all about what you get with this double zip dome. Goes completely down on either side, truly gusseted, fully gusseted on either side, and then you've got your full accordion-like organization on the inside of this bag.
That's amazing.
Incredibly deceptive, isn't it?
That's why this has been such a popular silhouette, because the outside it looks very demure, very pretty, very classic. You open it up and it's like, bam, I can organize everything I need to. Walnut, by the way, is very popular in the show already. And then we get inside, not only do we have organization, but there's protection in there.
There's protection. On this back wall here, it's hard to see with the lining, but as I run my finger, you can see we have 8 credit card slots that line this wall here. This is where your RFID protection is. And if you're not familiar with RFID protection, it's to protect you against electronic pickpocketing. It helps to prevent security theft. And it's just a great thing that we're going to be incorporating moving forward. It's a technology that we felt we needed to embrace in our leather handbags. We often offer a lot of wallet functions, a lot of credit card slots, and just to add that extra bit of protection is really huge. So you have those great 8 slots. If you're not going to use it as your wallet, it's a great way to stay organized with your club cards and your gift cards.
We have so many.
We carry so many cards these days. It's just a great way to keep yourself organized. Center zip compartment right here, so all those items that love to roll around the bottom of your bag, it's fully attached onto the bottom of the bag, so nothing's going to slide underneath of it. So you have those 2 additional slots. So that just is your center compartment alone. Moving to the back, you have tons of depth. Don't mind my salt bag. Thank you. We have the back wall zip pocket, really generous back wall zip, and then moving into the front compartment, you have that same space, and you've got the 2 slip pockets as well as your pen slot.
Look at all the room there. You could put a full-size iPad in here. You could put cosmetic bag on one side, your papers on this side, your wallet in the center. If you wanted to use the slots for club cards, you can. But I would take full advantage of that RFID protection and maybe put the cards that you use the most often in that slot, maybe your passport as well, because that way you know it's protected against electronic pickpocketing. But for the most part, when you look at this bag, what you're looking at is a really gorgeous leather bag. They help to keep the cost down by doing the entire body of the bag in leather, but then all the trim is man-made. So again, you can't tell the difference, but it's good to know. That way we can keep this bag under $200. It's only $16, and you get 4 months to pay for it. So if you're looking for, you know, advice on what color to go with, I would say, you know, if you want a basic black bag, you got that covered. But every other one of these colors is going forward in the fall in fashion. And if you lean towards wearing one color in your wardrobe, pick that color or pick a complementary color. So you're looking at the walnut. Love that look as a neutral. We have it in that frost, which is, of course, the color of the month and will continue to be a hot color gray as we move into the fall. Green, as Courtney was saying last hour, is so important, and that's a really good wearable olive. Wine, traditional, must have, can't get away from it. And blush is kind of the new neutral going forward. So we've got you covered with colors now. 500 spoken for. It's brand new today. And I love the shoulder drop, the size, and the profile. But even more importantly, when you open this bad boy up, look at all that organization. You're going to need that for when you're traveling and going on vacation.
I will. Be bringing my bags with me.
Have a wonderful vacation.
Thanks
for
see
stopping
you.
by.
Oh, I'm always happy to be here.
That. Continue to place your order, a 269-255. That's brand new from Tignanello. Well, Miss Susan Graver